Welcome to TLDR Crypto News. The most popular crypto story today is Microsoft leads $27 million funding in crypto startup Palm NFT Studio. Best of ET Tech delivered to your inbox. Subscribe. ET Tech is a sharply focused lens that brings alive India's tech businesses and dynamic world of startups. Kunal Bal, co-founder and CEO, Snapdeal. I read ET Tech for in-depth stories on technology companies. Ritesh Agarwal, founder and CEO, Oyo. I read ET Tech to understand trends in the larger India technology space. Everyday. Deepinder Goyal, co-founder and CEO, Zomato. Thank you. An NFT is a digital asset that exists on a blockchain, which serves as a public ledger, allowing anyone to verify the asset's authenticity and ownership. Last month, Sandbox, a Hong Kong-based gaming platform that allows users to build a virtual world using NFTs, had raised $93 million from investors led by SoftBank's Vision Fund 2. Even as crypto companies continue to raise money at high valuations, regulators around the world have been skeptical of the alternative asset class due to its potential for money laundering. Palm NFT Studio has invested heavily to be compliant with rules it anticipates in the future for the crypto industry. It's the ambiguity around the regulation, Heyman said. The second most popular crypto story today is Bitcoin price bounces $2K as US inflation numbers highest in 40 years. The inflation numbers in the United States for November are out, and it appears that the consumer price index is at its highest point in about 40 years. Bitcoin's price surged by almost $2,000 in a few hours, reaching an intraday high above $50K before retracing to where it currently trades at about $49,500. This comes as the monthly inflation numbers in the United States became public today. The numbers for December will be published on January 12, 2022. Data from the World Bank reveals that this is the highest inflation has been in the US since 1981, when it stood at upwards of 10%. The third most popular crypto story today is a plan for a $3 billion casino in New York's Manhattan. Includes a massive crypto trading floor and a flying car landing pad. New York could see a casino with a crypto trading floor and landing areas for emerging GFTOL tech. UE Resorts International, a pitch for a casino in New York, features a huge crypto trading floor and a flying car landing pad. UE Resorts and Jason Adair, formerly on Las Vegas Sands board, plan to submit a proposal for the $3 billion project Friday. The chosen name for the prospective resort is Murai, future in Japanese. The proposal to include a trading floor stirs echoes of the debate whether trading digital currencies is investing or gambling, given their high price volatility. UE Resorts plans to eventually list its shares on the Nasdaq. The fourth most popular crypto story today is banks have tried and failed to kill crypto. Now they are embracing it. Banks have tried and failed to kill crypto. As for stock and bond prices, Goldman recently began posting the prices of digital assets on its marquee platform for large clients such as hedge funds, preparing for a time when banks will be turning to cryptocurrencies. It recently turned Quorum into a software startup. Goldman became its first outside participant this year. The bank had to curtail the use of JPM coin. The fifth most popular crypto story today is Solana reportedly hit by DDoS attack, but network remains online. Solana's blockchain performance was reportedly hit by a distributed denial of service attack over the past 24 hours. However, the network appears to have remained online throughout. This wouldn't be the first time Solana has suffered this issue, with Cointelegraph reporting in September that the network suffered a 17-hour outage due to mass botting activity for an initial DEX offering on Solana-based decentralized exchange platform Radium. The Solana chain is being overloaded with DDoS attacks which have clogged the network, causing delays. The #Solana validator network is experiencing issues this morning amid a pullback across most of the top crypto assets. SOL has fallen 26.1% over the past 30 days. The sixth most popular crypto story today is Capitol Hill warms up to crypto. Brian Brooks, Chief Executive Officer of Bitfury Group Limited, left, speaks during a House Financial Services Committee hearing in Washington, D.C., U.S. on Wednesday, Dec. 8, 2021. Samuel Bankman-Fried, founder and CEO of FTX. Key actors. House Financial Services Committee Chairwoman Maxine Waters. Areas of focus: SEC regulation. The day's discussion centered on resolving the lack of clarity the cryptocurrency industry faces, especially with regulators like the SEC applying old law to the new technology. USDC and the Paxos dollar are stablecoins issued in connection with heavily regulated exchanges like Circle, Coinbase, and Paxos. Engagement by the Blockchain Association and our allies in Washington is driving a productive conversation between government and industry. Even the American Bankers Association submitted a comment about the hearing and said it welcomed the hearing and its recognition that more work is needed on the rules for digital assets. The hearing was an extremely positive day for the industry and will lead to a coordinated bipartisan push to establish a proper regulatory framework. The seventh most popular crypto story today is China Evergrande defaults on its debt. Now what? For weeks, global markets have been watching the struggles of China Evergrande, the teetering real estate giant weighed down by $300 billion or more in obligations that just barely seemed able to make its required payments to global investors. But Evergrande is faltering in China, where the Communist Party keeps a firm hand on corporate meltdowns to keep them from spreading out of control. With Evergrande, the risk is high. A sudden unwinding of the company could hit the country's financial system or, potentially, the many homeowners in China who have already paid for Evergrande apartments that are yet to be built. Fitch said the company had not responded to its own request for confirmation about whether it had met or missed an $82 million payment to bondholders due on Monday, which prompted the ratings firm's Thursday move. There isn't a clean, single legal mechanism that can be implemented to restructure the group, he said. Evergrande struggled to sell off its sprawling empire. The eighth most popular crypto story today is investors brace for the highest inflation reading in nearly 40 years. Gabriela Quirinos pumps gas into her vehicle at a Shell station on November 22, 2021 in Miami, Florida. The Labor Department on Friday morning will release November's Consumer Price Index, a gauge that measures the cost of dozens of items. On core, the level would be the highest since June 1991. In fact, some economists think the headline increase could exceed 7%. Everybody knows the number is going to be really hot, but I think it comes in above consensus, especially on the core side. That's going to further challenge the Fed to not only accelerate tapering, which is kind of a given at this point, but probably consider hiking in the early part of next year. Graf said, current market pricing is for the Fed to enact its first 25 basis point rate hike in May or June. The ninth most popular crypto story today is the S&P 500 hit a new record. U.S. inflation data was released. And what else happened in the stock market Friday? The S&P 500 finished at a new closing record on Friday, after U.S. consumer prices rose even more than expected in November. Markets have already been reflecting the chances of several Federal Reserve interest rate hikes in 2022. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 216 points, or 0.6%, with the S&P 500 rising 1%. And ending the day at 4,712 points. Earlier this week, the majority of New York Stock Exchange listed stocks were trading below their 200-day moving averages, signifying that investors are losing confidence that the stocks can maintain such strong upward momentum. The 10th most popular crypto story today is WhatsApp launches cryptocurrency payments with Novi Wallet. Meta has launched a new pilot program that lets users send and receive money via cryptocurrency within WhatsApp. The feature is powered by the company's cryptocurrency-based digital wallet Novi that was launched as a pilot 6 weeks back. We often hear that people use WhatsApp to coordinate sending money to loved ones, and Novi enables people to do that securely, instantly, and with no fees. In the following screen, WhatsApp users will be asked to log into their existing Novi accounts or create a new account, after which they will be able to transfer money to their contacts seamlessly. Libra has become Diem and Calibre has become Novi. Novi uses a stablecoin called Pax Dollar that is backed by the US dollar. If you enjoyed the top 10 crypto news stories today, then like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to share this video with anyone, and thank you for watching.